So a $10 rent bump. Okay, I'm going to show you something. A $10 rent bump on your 14-unit property is $148 a month times 12 is $1,680. What is your cap rate? 4%? $10. You're leaving $42,000 on the table. How much under rent are you? Let's say $300 that you're below rent times 14.
Yeah.
Times 12 on a 4 cap. You got 1.26 million sitting there. So you asked me you don't have equity? You got equity. You just don't know how to get it out of your own property. It's time to raise rents. And if they can't do it, bye-bye. You got to think, what am I doing? Am I treating my business like a hobby or am I treating it like a business? Right now you're treating it like a hobby.
Yeah.
I just told you have 1.26 million sitting in there. So you want to know where the equity is for your next deal? It's in your own damn property because you owned it for 6 years.
Yeah.
But you haven't run it right. You haven't pushed rents. You got to think, man, I need these rents so that I can go to the next level of my life. So I don't have to be monkey nicking around with 14. I can buy 32. Now I can buy 60 and do the whole thing all over again. Your rents are too cheap. You don't value what you have. You're trying to keep them in there. And that's okay. I get it. Some of these units will cost $4,000 or $5,000 to get them back ready again. I get it. I live that life. But are you willing to let that kind of money go? I'll pay $5,000 if it means I'm going to get $100,000 more a unit. Simple math. This is not a house. You want to own debt as cheap as you can, as long as you can. Because if you increase the valuation by 1.26 million, why do I care what the principal is?
Yeah.
I want interest only as long as possible. So right now, I just made you $1.26 million. You got to take it out of the ground. I told you it's right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Dig right here. The gold's in there. I promise you, the gold is right there.
Yeah.
Can you go out and get the gold out of the ground? You got 1.26 million sitting there in gold bars. Can you go raise the rent? Do you have the courage to go raise the rent until, the mamacita that lives over there in unit 201, hey, sorry, rent's $400. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't create this world. I didn't create inflation. I got to play by it because that means your tax and your insurances are going up and you're eating it for her and him.
Yeah.
We all have issues, but I got an issue too. It's called the bank. You can do better. You got 14 units, man, and you got 1.24 million sitting there in gold that you're not willing to dig it out of the ground. And it's very easy. Here you go. Here's your rent renewal. In 1 year, you can have all that back. You can become a millionaire. You probably already are one. A millionaire in 12 months if you do this.